The win under the floodlights was the 49th of Vettel's Grand Prix career and an unprecedented fourth at the Sakir Desert Circuit. Manama, Ferrari's Sebastian Vettel held on by the skin of his teeth to win a tense Bahrain Formula 1 Grand Prix in his 200th race start on Sunday. His tires fading, the championship leader took the checkered flag only 0.6 seconds clear of Mercedes' Valtteri Bottas, who piled the pressure on in the final 10 laps. Bottas' teammate and reigning world champion Lewis Hamilton, who had started ninth after a 5-place grid penalty for an unscheduled gearbox change, finished third. Vettel now leads Hamilton by 17 points after 2 of the 21 races. The win under the floodlights was the 49th of Vettel's Grand Prix career and an unprecedented fourth at the Sakir Desert Circuit. It also made the 30-year-old, who won in Melbourne 2 weeks ago, the first Ferrari driver since compatriot Michael Schumacher in 2004 to win the first 2 races of a season. These tires were done in the last 10 laps. A jubilant Vettel told his team over the radio after crossing the line. He had earlier told his team that everything was under control, but that, he recognized later with a smile, was not at all the reality. With Bottas' pace, I thought he would catch me. I tried to keep it as clean as possible. Our plan worked, but Bottas had a bit of a sniff but ran out of laps, said the 4-times champion. Injured mechanic. Vettel had led from pole position, with Bottas slotting into second place at the start from third on the grid, but ended up having to battle the Mercedes pair alone. Mercedes' decision to go for the more durable medium tires and a one-stop strategy, compared to Ferrari's move to bolt on softer rubber in anticipation of a 2-stop race, brought the evening alive. Drama in the pits when teammate Kimi Raikkonen was brought in to test the strategy, decided Ferrari in favor of keeping Vettel out. Raikkonen was given the green light to exit before his left rear tire had been changed, with the Finn's car then hitting a mechanic who was taken to hospital with a suspected broken leg. While the driver retired, Hamilton could take some consolation in equaling Raikkonen's all-time record of 27 successive points finishes. I started ninth, so third is not bad at all, said the Briton. It's damage limitation. Both of the Red Bull drivers, Max Verstappen and Daniel Ricciardo, retired within the first 5 laps. Verstappen suffered a rear left puncture after making contact with Hamilton as he tried to pass the Briton, and limped back to the pits. Going into the corner, I was ahead, and then of course you always try to squeeze each other a bit, said the 20-year-old. But I think there was still enough space on the left. He drove into my left rear and gave me a puncture and also destroyed a diff. GASLY fourth. The energy drink company's other team, Toro Rosso, celebrated a remarkable day, however, with 4th place for French driver Pierre Gasly. That represented a stunning turnaround for Honda, Toro Rosso's engine partners, after 3 nightmare years at McLaren. Danish driver Kevin Magnussen was 5th in the Haas ahead of Nico Hülkenberg for Renault. Fernando Alonso and Stoffel Vandoorne gave McLaren, now with Renault engines, a second successive double points finish and 7th and 8th respectively to lift the team to 3rd overall, but they finished a lap down. There were also celebrations at Sauber, with Sweden's Marcus Ericsson finishing 9th for his first points since 2015 and the Swiss team's first of the season. But gloom at Williams, whose drivers finished last. The former champions are now the only team yet to score points this season after Force India's Esteban Ocon secured 10th place.